What's up, people? Welcome to our 6 Moon Designs ADC travel backpack review. During this review, I am going to tell you everything that you need to know about this travel backpack. I'm gonna pack it out. I'm gonna show you all the features, show you everything you can fit in here. We are going to try it on and talk about the comfort. I'm gonna go over some pros and some cons, and then I would stay tuned until the end of the review because just in case this is not your most perfect travel backpack, I'm gonna give a few alternative recommendations. So let's just get right on into this bad boy. Let's start off with the gist of the 6 Moon Designs ADC travel backpack. All right, so 6 Moon Designs is a brand that says their goal is to offer very lightweight, high quality, and affordable backpacking equipment. And when they say lightweight, like they mean it. Holy effing ish. This backpack is so light. Some of the top features of the many features of this bag. It has a front admin compartment with some organization, clamshell suitcase style opening into this spacious main compartment, extremely well padded hip belt and shoulder strap, and just these insanely light and durable materials. This bag is the 35 liter, but it does also come in a 45 liter version, and for reference, this is what it looks like all packed out on me. I am 5'2". It does come in a few different color and fabric options. This one is the Ultra 200X Black Magic, and this Ultra version does weigh a very light 2.5 pounds. And this specific version is going to run you about $435 US. But if you don't get this specific material, the other material options and sizes are going to run you anywhere between $275 to $450 US. And if you have been on the hunt for a long-term lightweight travel backpack and you're like, I think that might be the one, and you would like to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. That link is always going to offer you the best price for these bags. It's going to offer any discount codes that we have going on at the time, and it's always going to help support the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. But if you really want to know what this bag is all about, let's just get right into it. We're going to start off with the front of the 6 Moon Designs ADC travel backpack. So like I said, the materials, this bag is the 200X Ultra version, and Ultra material is not only extremely lightweight but also very weather resistant and very durable, which is just like a must for me when I'm looking for a travel backpack. But on the other hand, you know, I wouldn't say that this material is the most stylish looking. It is like a lighter version of X-Pack. We also have a pretty minimalist front going on. We have this very big elastic front pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag. Above that, we do have a front pocket that is PU coated, which is gonna offer even more weather resistance. And then above that, same thing, PU coated, and this is the front admin pocket. So the front does offer 3 large pockets, which is really good if you do travel with a lot of stuff. Like if this is gonna be a super long-term backpack, you got a lot of spaces for your in here. All right, we have so many pockets, so we are just gonna start packing it out one pocket at a time. We've got a little hook here, unhook to pack it out easier. I think that that's a great spot for a jacket, for anything that you need some quick access to, some bulkier things, maybe things that you're gonna be putting in and out a lot. That's why I think it's a good spot for a jacket. Then we are gonna clip this and tighten it a little so it's nice and secure. And then above that, we've got a pocket, and it goes till about right here, the depth of the pocket. There is no internal organization in there, but we do have some lighter color materials, which is nice. In that pocket, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my bulky headphones just so they have their own little spot, because that back pocket is a lot bigger and I don't want them going all the way to the bottom. So I like that they're just right in this pocket there. They fit nicely. If they're not folded up, they will still fit very nicely in that pocket. Zip it up. And then right above that, we have 2 zippers into this front admin pocket, also PU coated. And these zippers are lockable, which is great for travel as well. If you end up having to check your bag, you can lock your zippers, make sure ain't no one getting in there. And in here, we've got so many pockets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this pocket itself goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. So this front Edmund pocket has 10 pockets inside of it. I don't even think that the Osprey has 10 pockets total in it that I take traveling with me. And then we will put phone, charging cord in the next pocket. Below that, we do have some bigger pockets that are mesh materials and a bit stretchier than those top pockets. In one of these, I'm gonna put my hand sanitizer. This could be like a little snack row. If you've got a lot of like protein bars or little snacks, you could put them in there. I'm gonna put my passport in one of these stretchy ones because it doesn't actually fit in these pockets up here in its own little spot. I will put my travel adapter in one. And then I don't really have anything smaller to fit in that other pocket because these are a bit bulkier items. And like I said, this pocket goes all the way to the bottom, so I am going to utilize that. So I am gonna throw a book and my notebook in there, the bottom of the bag. I'm gonna throw an extra little tech pouch in there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my pen just in one of these little slots there. My glasses case right on top. And then we do also have this back zippered pocket that goes right till about down here. And in there, I'm gonna throw my computer charger and my wallet just so I know that those are secure in a little pocket. And there is also a key leash in there so we can attach our keys. Boom, easy, throw them in, and let's close this on up. So yeah, all that stuff that I just packed, that was just for the front section. Let's see what we can put in the main compartment. Let's get into the middle of the 6 Moon Designs ADC travel backpack. All right, for the middle, I just want to get right into that main compartment. So we have dual access zippers into the main compartment that are also lockable. And then we do have this little loop right by the zippers that you could use that as an external lash point. Like if you have a carabiner and you want to clip like your dirty shoes to the outside of the bag so it doesn't get everything dirty. Or if you want to use it as a zipper puller, like there's one at the top as well. Just offers some extra options. And then we've got suitcase clamshell style opening into this main compartment. And when we get in here, on one side there are no pockets and we have 3 compression straps. And then on the other side we have 2 large mesh pockets. I'm just gonna throw my packing cubes in here because obviously packing cubes are the only way to travel if you're not using packing cubes. What the hell you doing, man? It just offers organization. I told you I'm not an organized person, so this offers me some more organization. So we're gonna put 2 packing cubes. And as you can see, like that's pretty much the main compartment. Let's utilize these compression straps and see if we could fit a little bit more. Just kind of cinch these down nice and tight. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put my little DOP kit right in the middle there. Those are my necessities. And then let's move on to this side. If I am going on a long-term trip, I usually always pack a compressible, packable day bag sling. This is the Matador Refraction, and I love it because like it literally rolls up to nothing. And then this is my day bag when I'm traveling, so I will throw that into one pocket. If you are long-term traveling and you're staying in hostels, then you're definitely gonna need to bring a towel with you. Or if you're going to like a beachy destination, it's always good to bring a spare towel. So we'll put that in this pocket, shove that in. I'm just trying to fill this bad boy up to see, 1, if it'll close, and 2, if it's got a bulky look. And like that is, we still got a little extra room in here. You could shove some more things in here, but I'm gonna see if we can close it up. Oh, it's gonna easily close. I'm just being dramatic. It zips very easily. See, I utilize this little for zipping it. They've got them all over the bag, so I love to use those when the bag's really packed out and you're trying everything you can to zip it on closed. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, like, you know, it is bopping out a bit. We do have that jacket in the front pocket, so it's gonna look pretty bulky, but I do really like the capacity of it. I like that I could fit all my packing cubes in there. And then that front pocket, I definitely could fit more in there if you are a bit of an overpacker. And then lastly, for the middle, on one side, We do have a water bottle holder, and it is a very stretchy water bottle holder, which is awesome because sometimes when you fully pack out the bag, the side water bottle does get a little compromised on how big of a bottle you can fit in it, but ooh, that is a nice stretch. Let's see if we can fit a big bowl of water bottle in there. 34 ounces. Can we, oh my gosh, cake. It slides right in there. Yeah, you know, it's gonna obviously make the bag look a lot bulkier, but that is such a great option to be able to carry around a water bottle, especially a big one. If you don't want to, you can put an umbrella in there, you can put a speaker in there, you could put your sandals in there if you don't have enough room in the main compartment. Like, this is just a really versatile water bottle. It's really nice. If you are putting something bigger in there and you don't feel like it's as secure, it also does come with this little, let's say you got a big one and you feel like it's gonna fall out, you just put this elastic over, you hook it onto this side and you can tighten it, and that thing gonna stay in place. That's a great option to have if you are putting this bag in the overhead compartment and you don't want whatever's in this pocket to fall out. You can secure it nice and tightly. You're solo traveling, you bring the tripod with you to take all your pictures, and it's large and long, you can just secure that right into place, which that is a very nice option to have. And then on the other side, we have a side handle, which is nice material. It's a little thick, it's not too tight. We love a side handle for easier access to grab the bag. If it's in the overhead compartment, you don't want all the people behind you waiting in line for you to rummage around in there and try and find the top handle. Like, it's just quick access to grab your bag. And then below that, we do have this little pocket here, and this is for trekking poles. It is the same sort of like very stretchy material as the water bottle holder. I personally don't own trekking poles. I'm not a big walker. Maybe one day I'll get there, you know, I would love to. But since I don't have trekking poles, I do got a pretty thick tripod. So I'm gonna try and put that in there. And like I said, smoothly fits right in there. You could definitely fit some more in there with that very elastic, stretchy pocket. Oh, it's getting a bit heavy now. All right, so like you are locked and loaded with your gear. You got two sides, you got the main compartment full, the big old front pockets full. We are still not done yet. I'm just double checking everything, make sure we hit all the spots. Got everything. I did mention we have these lash points that I've been using as zipper pullers to help open the bag. They are located all over the bag. The top, you've got them on the sides, on the back, on the bottom. Like I said, they're just all over the bag, and this bag does come with external carrying straps, so you can always attach things externally to this bag, especially with the straps, which is a very good feature to have. There are so many features of this bag. But yeah, I think I've hit it all. Now we gotta see how this bag is gonna feel on. Let's get into the back of the 6 Moon Designs ADC Travel Backpack. So first up, we've got the laptop compartment. Once again, PU coated zippers into that compartment, so you know your laptop is going to be protected against the elements. This laptop compartment is super, super tight right now because the bag's fully packed out. So you might want to pack your laptop in first before packing your bag. But the only thing is, like, if you're taking this bag through TSA and you gotta take your electronics out, you're gonna have to take it out and put it back in anyway, so might be a bit tight of a squeeze. We're gonna try and put my 13-inch MacBook Pro in here, and it does fit. Oh, it's a tight one, it's a tight one. You can fit. Did. You know, if you're really packing this bag out, this is what you're gonna look like TSA when you're trying to put your laptop back in your backpack. Come on. Okay, but you know, this is what I'm here for, to show you what's gonna happen. You know, what if you didn't know about this and then you're gonna look like a crazy person in the airport trying to get your laptop in here? Learn from my mistakes. It's just because I put that bulky stuff right on the back and it's kind of blockading. What did she do? Oh. Guys, round of applause, we got it. I just think that you really, like, there is a certain way that you have to pack this bag out. I don't think you can just throw all your in there and make everything work. I think everything needs to have its own little designated spot. You need to do a little trial run before you go on your trip and memorize the layout of where you're packing everything to make it all perfectly fit. But also maybe you're not packing as much stuff in here as I put in here, so your laptop will slide in better. Oh my gosh, my brain's just like fried after that. But anyway, that's the laptop compartment. It is right against the back panel, so you do have some extra support. But in the laptop compartment, there's really not much going on. It's pretty basic. Above that, we've got a top handle. I mean, this is like as basic of a top handle as it comes. There's no padding. It is pretty flimsy. We got a big old thick hip belt. You know how I feel about my hip belts. I like them big and thick. But for the back padding, it is a little interesting. We do only have like this thin line. Not the whole back is covered in padding, which I'm honestly very interested to test out because I've never really seen a travel backpack with a back panel like this. The reason there is no padding there is that you can stow these straps away to have a dangle-free experience. So I am very interested to see how it will feel. I do love that the padding goes all the way to the bottom, so you'll be able to feel it on your lower back. Up here, we do have an adjustable system for the shoulder straps, which is such an awesome comfort feature in my opinion. It just makes it more custom to your body, which in return is gonna make it comfier, especially if you're wearing this bag for a longer amount of time. And then above that, we've got load lifters, we've got a sternum strap. All of that is definitely going to help with the comfort. And on the shoulder straps, we do have two stretchy pockets. Those pockets are really great to put your phone in there. Anything that when you're wearing it, you just wanna grab as quickly as possible. Like that is going to be the quickest access for sure. And then you also have two pockets on the hip belt as well. That is such an underrated feature. Like I love pockets on a hip belt because it's literally like it's right where your hands are. Like you don't even have to do anything. You just bam, oh, AirPods in right there. Like it is so fast. I love, love, love pockets on a hip belt. So first I'm gonna tuck these away and show you what it looks like if you utilize the stowable feature. So we'll unzip that, you put the shoulder strap in there, and then you reattach. So you zip that side up, and then for the hip belt, you can do the same thing, except it's actually like completely detached. So you just unhook the Velcro, and then bye-bye hip belt. 1, 2. So then you would just do the same for the shoulder strap, and it just allows just a bit of a dangle-free experience. You can get all of that stuff out of the way if you're putting it in the overhead compartment. That is a really nice feature to have. But I want the hip belt on. I want to test this bad boy out. So we're gonna reattach it. And also just to show how the adjustable shoulder strap system works, you got some different numbers, and basically you're just gonna have to test out where the bag sits nicely on you and which number you would like it to be on. But all you're gonna do is just, there's a lot of Velcro on this bag, so you're just gonna unhook. You just find the best way possible to unhook this Velcro. Okay, so once you have the bag, see you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's Velcro back there. So what you're gonna do is just figure out where you want it to lay on your back. We're gonna go with 3, and you're just gonna put it in and attach it, and yeah, there you have it. That is pretty easy to be customizable. Yep, it's time to put the bag on. Okay, put it on. Number 1, we've got the hip belt. Oh my gosh. Okay. Interesting hip belt, very interesting. We will tighten these two, tighten the bottom two. Okay, load lifters, tighten, tighten. Okay, nice and tight. Sternum strap, tighten. Oh, we got a little whistle on it too. One thing I will say about this backpack, these shoulder straps do come in 2 sizes, large and small. These are the large. I'm a small person, so I think I would prefer to have the small shoulder straps, so it might look a little strange on me. But this is basically what it looks like, fully packed out on a little 5'2" girly. Hip belt is awesome. It takes, I mean, just so much pressure off of my back. Like usually when I wear a hip belt, the top of the shoulder straps don't even touch my shoulders. I've never really seen a hip belt like this before. There's a lot of dangle going on because, you know, I like mine super tight. I kind of wish there was a way to tuck the dangle in or get rid of it or something, but It is a meaty hip belt, and then, you know, we got the pockets there. They're really great. Above that, we've got the sternum strap. It is adjustable. It isn't really putting pressure on the girls or the chest area. It's just relieving some of that pressure. We love a sternum strap. Above that, we've got the 2 pockets. Let's put my iPhone 15 in there. Oh yeah, you can tighten it as well too to make sure it's not gonna fly out of there. I just think it's a very convenient spot, especially if you're like running through the airport. You got your passport and your plane ticket in one hand. Like, you can just put your phone there. Like I said, this bag just has so many pockets. Use your imagination. You can put a lot of stuff in there, okay? If it fits an iPhone 15, you know what'll fit in that pocket. Aside from all of that, the interesting back panel, I will say, it's actually kind of cool because the other part of the bag where there's no back padding doesn't even touch my back. So that thin line going down, like, I can definitely feel it along my spine and my lower back, and I really don't have a problem with the other parts not having any padding. If it makes the bag more lightweight, I mean, that's all I care about because this bag is lightweight. I will give this bag kudos because it is lightweight and it is comfortable. Okay, but now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Moon Designs ADC travel backpack. Okay, for pro number 1, it's obviously gonna be these lightweight materials. Like, this is one of the lightest travel backpacks I've ever tried. And pro number 2 is going to be how weatherproof it is. But for my cons, con number 1 is that there's just way too much going on for me. It's a bit too feature heavy. And con number 2, I don't know if you remember the struggle I had with the laptop compartment, but yeah, that is just not my favorite. But if the pros heavily outweigh the cons and you think that this is the most perfect travel backpack you have ever seen and you would like to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you're like, not sold, I need to see Marissa's alternative recommendations, I got you. Here are the alternatives to the Moon Designs ADC travel backpack. All right, so my brain's working. I thought of 2 alternative recommendations that are gonna better suit your needs. First up, we've got the Tortuga travel backpack Lite. And this is gonna be for you if like your brain hurts from how much was going on with that other backpack. You just want a very simple user experience, but you don't wanna sacrifice the capacity or the lightweight materials. Tortuga makes some awesome travel gear, and if you would like to learn some more information about it, you can check the link in the description below. And for alternative recommendation number 2, I have chosen the Minaal Carry-On 3.0. This is 35 liters as well, so it's the same size. It's got great capacity, but I mean, this laptop compartment is no joke. It is probably one of the best I've ever seen. It's super protective, and I think it's just an all-around a very good travel backpack. So if you would like to learn everything that there is to know about this backpack, you can go ahead and watch our full review right here. Oh my gosh, all right, that is all for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you're liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below your favorite long-term travel backpack. My name is Marissa, this is Gear for the Girls brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace.